Good morning. It's James with Net News Ledger. We're down at City Hall with Mayor Hobbs. Mayor Hobbs, a terrible day for Thunder Bay yesterday.
Oh, another one, yeah. It's just unbelievable, James, and that's stuff that we hear in big cities and not in Thunder Bay.
There's going to be a candlelight vigil down here at City Hall on Thursday evening. Residents are starting to ask, how do we make a difference in Thunder Bay? Now, I know you're going to be down in Toronto at the emo meetings and unable to be here, but what can citizens do, and what can council do, and what can the police do?
Well, unfortunately, I am going to be away. I've already planned this trip to AMO, and I'm also meeting with the Chinese consulate in Toronto. So my heart is going to be here definitely with the family and all of Thunder Bay. But I think it's very important. What we have on our plate for AMO, one of our top issues is the homelessness, the alcohol and drug use and abuse in the city of Thunder Bay. And getting funding to expand programs like the alcohol management program, the SOS program, that shelter house, and try and get homeless people off the streets. We've seen homicides where people have been resorting to drug and alcohol use in bush areas, and we need to get on that issue. We brought this issue to Toronto before, to Queen's Park. This time it's going to be very emotional because with what recently happened, I think we're really going to be able to drive that message home that Thunder Bay needs some help.
Now, the big story seems to be that we get there's always a knee-jerk reaction to crime. But, the police were there as fast as they could. They made a fast arrest. Is there anything that could be being done that isn't being done?
The police, if you look at the solvency rate of homicides in the city, Thunder Bay police are second to none. They have a better record than Scotland Yard for clearance of homicides. Unfortunately, fortunately it's not stranger on stranger, and that's a plus if there is a plus to these homicides. So they're solvable because they're not smoking gun, as we call them. But the homicide rate is alarming, but we have to again look at the root causes. Why are so many people dying in the city? And a lot of them are related to alcohol or drugs. This latest one is a tragedy so horrific, but I can't see how it was preventable at this stage from what I'm hearing. It was a domestic situation. An argument gone bad, and probably over the children. We don't know. We're only speculating at this point. Police know more about that. Bottom line now, the police are being investigated for something that this guy did, which is bizarre to me. I know, that's the whole SIU issue, but it's bizarre that the police are now having to answer for their actions, and they're doing the best they can.
Well, Thursday night at 9 o'clock, we'll be down here at City Hall. The candlelight vigil will be starting at Dease Park and heading to Thunder Bay City Hall for 9 o'clock. I'm James with Net News Ledger.